What's up, TM Nation? Today we're taking a look at the world's first pair of open-ear wireless hybrid headphones. These are the Movengine UM600s, which I've been testing for about a couple of weeks, and being that I do test earbuds and headphones on a daily basis, it's rare that I come across a sound that is really unique or game-changing, but these for sure provide a listening experience that's unlike anything else that I have in my collection. Right off the bat, you'll notice something wild. There's literally a hole going through each ear cup. Now, this just isn't some random design choice. Movengine calls this their AirCore OWH, which stands for Open Ear Wireless Hybrid Technology, and it's specifically engineered to create what audiophiles call a natural sound field experience. Since I do have a pre-production model, they did not come in retail packaging or anything of that nature, but they did come with a travel case, a user manual, and a USB Type-C cable for charging. I received the Midnight Onyx colorway, but I do believe that they're gonna come in several other color options as well, such as Oceanic Blue and Crimson Pulse, which is on the deeper side of the red spectrum. But in general, I do have to say that the build quality is impressive for a pre-production unit, as the materials do feel premium and the headphones feel pretty solid overall. These also do have built-in microphones, so you can take and make voice calls directly from them. I think that they do a pretty good job of focusing on your speech even in noisier environments, but I did take samples just so that you guys can judge for yourselves. Let's check them out. Alright guys, so right now I have the headphones paired to my iPhone 16 Pro, and as you can see, the audio that you're hearing is coming from the microphones on them. Right now the room is relatively quiet, but in just a moment I am going to do my background noise test. Give me a second. And now I have some simulated background noise playing in the background, and this part of the test is aimed at seeing how well the microphones on these headphones can go ahead and focus on my speech while rejecting some of that noise. So let me know what you guys think. Are they doing a pretty good job? Have you heard better? Let me know. The design language that they went with for these headphones is interesting because even though they look and feel premium, they only weigh about 309 grams, which is surprisingly lightweight for a pair of headphones that are this size. The headband has a nice adjustment mechanism, and the ear cups are also nice because they're designed to reduce pressure on your ears, so I can honestly say that these are some of the most comfortable headphones that I've tried personally. I've been able to wear them for 5 to 6 hours at a time without any issues whatsoever. Now, getting some of the technical specs out of the way, the UM600s provide a high frequency response range of up to 40 kilohertz. They provide up to 30 hours of use on a charge, and they also feature 3D spatial audio for an enhanced sense of space and immersion. And moving on to what makes these really special, that's going to be the hollow design that isn't just about hearing your surroundings, but it's also about creating a natural, spacious sound experience. I've tested these outside on my normal exercise walks and during leisure listening around my home. The easiest way that I can describe my experience with them is the balance between music and ambient sound is actually really impressive. With these, you're not sacrificing audio quality for awareness, you're getting both at the same time, which can feel weird at times, but it's also a huge benefit when you're in situations where you want to enjoy what you're listening to, but you also need to maintain situational awareness. Another thing that I like about these headphones is just how adaptable they are. It doesn't matter if I'm using them to work out at the gym, if I'm out and about commuting, or if I'm at home just engaging in leisure listening. So far, they've handled each situation really well, and it's really something that you have to hear to understand because, like I said earlier, I've tried many different pairs of open earbuds, but none of them can give me the listening experience that I get with these. With these, I don't feel like I'm missing out on anything that I should be hearing, whether that's a dog walking up behind me or certain details in the music that I'm listening to. Open earbuds also typically fall short in terms of bass reproduction. These headphones don't have that same issue, although I certainly wouldn't call them bass head certified headphones, as they give off more of a refined and hi-fi sound overall, but I can pick up the low end with them just fine without getting that airy antennae sound that open earbuds are known for. Now let me break down some of the pros and cons associated with these headphones. First, I have to say that I do like the innovative hollow design that actually does serve a purpose. They're also extremely comfortable to wear even for longer listening sessions. I have come to enjoy the natural soundstage experience because, like I said, they provide great sound quality while still allowing you to hear a lot of what's going on around you, and the battery life is good as well at up to 30 hours on a charge. So for a couple of potential cons with these headphones, I think that the sound signature is going to be either a love it or hate it type of situation. I think that most people that give these a shot are going to know if they're for them or not within the first few minutes. I also want to mention that due to the design, these are going to be prone to sound leakage, so if you're against people being able to hear what you're listening to, keep this in mind. Also, the price on these is likely going to be around $219, but they are going live on Kickstarter next month for up to 43% off, so if you are interested in picking a pair up, make sure you hit the links in the description. Alright TM Nation, so here's what I think about these headphones. The Movengine UM600s are bringing something legitimately new to the headphone space, which is not something that you see often. They're not trying to be your typical active noise cancelling headphones. They're creating a new category that focuses on natural sound reproduction and environmental awareness. If you're someone who values spatial audio, comfort, and staying aware of your surroundings, I think that these should definitely be on your radar, but I do think that these are for a specific type of listener. Because of the design, they're not going to be for somebody that wants the deepest bass or that wants to cancel out everything going on around them. So I do think that these are going to appeal to a specific demographic, which makes them interesting. But I'm curious to know what you all think. Drop a comment below letting me know what you think about the design. Would you rock these headphones that have a hole in them? And if you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to the channel so that you won't miss out on any of my future content. But for now, it's your boy Tech Mo and I'm out. I'll catch y'all in the next video. Peace.